It's not an extreme condition.
Bit of a traffic jam here.
Hello, I'm Reanne and this is my husband Ben. We sold our business, rented out our house and quit our jobs to travel the world for a year.
Good morning, namaste. It's Everest Base Camp, day 7. We are leaving the town of Dingboche and taking a 5-hour trek to the town of Lobuche. We got up early this morning. We actually left at 8:15, which doesn't sound early, but it's actually really early for us. We normally don't leave till about 9:30. So we skipped breakfast, got 2 bottles of water and set on our way.
So today should be a hard day in elevation. We're going up 400 metres. We're going to hit over 5,000. It's going to be 5,440. As you can hear, I'm already struggling. But we're hoping to get even a bit of 3G or Wi-Fi because I know my dad worries and I'd like to be able to just tell him we're okay. But if we don't get it, we don't get it. But today's meant to be 5 hours long at slow pace. Let's hope it is. But I know there's some steep hard bits that people struggle with the altitude and start throwing up and passing out, so I'm a bit worried.
These paths are brutal. Step over. Oh. Slip voice over.
Well, we've made our first mistake. We've gone 20 minutes in the wrong direction. Luckily, I double checked the map and I was like, this isn't the way. So I had to head back 20 minutes and find the route. But out of 7 days, this is our first mistake. At least we didn't like travel on hours and then realise. So we started heading that way. We need to go that way. So we're back. It was only 10 minutes. So down there. So we're going up a steep hill, so we probably won't film much through this bit because we can barely breathe, let alone talk. So we'll film when we're further up at the top. But look at this. It looks steep. So this is the town of Dingboche. It's quite cool high up. He thinks that way's right, and I think this way's right. He's going to have to come up in a minute. You're going to have to come up in a minute. No, I like it up here. The scene's really nice. You get really tiny. Tiny Ben. Stop going over that way. It's that way. You coming up then, Ben? You come and join me up here?
What way are you supposed to go?
This way. We've got this ditch we could go down. And we'll go all the way over there. It looks nice and flat though, so I'm happy. I'm not sure what all these like stone forts are about. We keep coming past them. Maybe they're for emergencies. So we're about an hour and a half into our trek since we've gone the right way. And it's a lot of flat land, which is good, but breathing's a bit hard. But we're fine. We've got probably another 3 to 4 hours to go. We're getting closer. I'm feeling good. You feeling good? Yeah? That sound it, Ben.
What?
Yeah, it sound it.
Feeling fine.
So luckily, then people are still on our site. I would have probably ended up going that way.
Yeah, same.
But they're going across there, which is all really nice flat land. Yay!
Yeah.
I don't know how happy I am. But it's not really a lane going down, is it?
No. Down this bit, step, 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 and then walk along that path.
Up.
Yeah, and then back up, yeah.
So that's what we need to do. I'm just having a little sit down. Need 5 minutes. So we are going down and then all the way up there. When we got there, it got a bit scary because we were like, which way do we need to go? We couldn't see up, so we just went up and we could see it. But we're going down here, along here, along this very dodgy ridge, and there's bloody water in there. We've got to cross that.
Just get on with it.
Oh, that looks hard. That's where I'm going to twist my ankle. I've heard this is like the hard bit because people do start passing out and being sick along this route because elevation and it's so steep and it's quite hard. It looks very rocky.
Let's go.
So we've now got to cross here. Look, there's a frozen. I don't know. There's normally a river running through it. What's it called?
It's called. So we're crossing Dalla Waterfall, which is this frozen river here. And some of it's not frozen, so we've got to be a bit careful.
Yeah, we've got to watch out when we tread.
Yeah.
That guy's doing it. Let's try and copy his route. For that.
So how would you cross this icy river? I think that's the best bet. Footprints there, follow the footprints. Yeah, that seems right.
We're proper rock climbing now. Ben, that way. No, where are you going? It makes it so much harder. It's getting a bit scary now.
I'll find a route because it's proper dangerous, isn't it?
Yeah, I feel like up there. Oh my god. After crossing the water and having an emotional breakdown, Reanne.
Mini anxiety attacks.
Well, you don't help, do you? But we are about to do a really steep climb, so we put in our earpods. We're going to listen to King and It's podcast. And we're just going to keep our heads down.
Shout out King and It's podcast.
And trek up. There is a little town here, you can stop at and have lunch and dinner, but we're going to man on.
Crack on.
We've got some snacks. When we get to the memorial, I think we're going to sit there, won't we?
Yeah.
So let's go. This is it. The really hard trek. Woo! Go on, Benny! Woo! I don't even know if we're halfway, but the views look good. We've still got so far to go. I think I'm slowing Ben down. Well, I see how everyone struggles on this.
Yeah, it's tough, isn't it?
This is a killer.
Long, isn't it?
This is the first time the backpacks really gave me issue.
Yeah.
It's killing my back.
It goes on forever and ever and ever.
Literally, it's just rocks.
I think this it seems like this mountain's going up to the moon.
It's going into the clouds.
Yeah.
We're going into space. But we can see the end. The end's in sight. So we've just got to go up there to there. It don't look far, but it's probably a good 20 minutes.
Yeah, look how far we've come already.
So all the way from that town there. We've hiked all the way up here. Whee!
We've done it. Is that the hardest thing you've done?
Hardest thing I've ever done.
Yeah. Yeah, it was tough. We're at the top and there's the memorial here, so we're going to have a look in a minute. We're just going to chill out for a little bit, just get our breath back.
Yeah, so if you've seen the Everest film, you know that name. He died on Everest. He was a guide. He told everyone to carry on going down, and he died from altitude sickness.
1996. It's quite taken back how many graves are actually here, and how many people have died trying to summit Everest and other mountains around here as well. It's really sad. So many.
There's a frozen lake. This trail isn't the safest either. It's quite slippery. Let's get our gloves on and whoa.
That's thick.
Right, we should be about 40 minutes away. I've got a bit of a headache at the moment. Feel a bit sick. Not fun. But we'll be there soon.
Oh, I think we've made it. Thank God. We're just making our bed. We're putting the 2 mattresses on the floor because it's like loads warmer, loads more comfortable.
So we finally arrived in Lobuche about 3 o'clock and we were just exhausted. I felt so sick. Oh, my head was banging. So we just literally crawled into bed for a couple of hours and just lay there. We didn't really go to sleep, did we?
Yeah.
But after a while, the guy come knocked on the door and said, "Do you want any dinner?" We were like, I didn't have nothing, he did. He went down and had some pizza. So Ben's gone for a margarita pizza.
We'll taste it.
It looks good.
Also chips as well.
Yeah, you know what they're like. They normally eat before or after. Oh, look at all that cheese.
It's probably yak cheese again.
Good? I'm not having anything because I've got a bit of a upset tummy. I sat down there with him. There's a couple of dogs down there, so we stroked them. Ben watched a bit of women volleyball.
Brilliant.
Ben's loving the women volleyball. And now we're just going up to bed. We're going to get an early night because we've got the biggest day ever tomorrow.
Well, it's 7 p.m.
It is. That's late for us.
It is.
But it's going to be the one tomorrow. After today, I was like, I don't know if I can do it.
Yeah.
It was a killer. Today was a killer. But we'll end it here and say goodnight and see you in the morning for the big one. Bye.
Bye.
So today we were meant to go up and do base camp, but I'm really not feeling too good. I've had a stomach ache and upset stomach for the last couple of days, and I just feel a bit weak. So we said to the host about it, and he did put my finger in a thing and checked my oxygen level.
It's not an extreme condition, but please do not sleep during the
Everything was alright, and he said you're fine. He said, but don't go up today. He said don't sleep during the day, drink loads of water, hot and black tea, and see how you feel tomorrow, and then maybe you can go up. But he said there's nothing to worry about. You don't seem like, because my breathing's fine and my heart's fine. So I think don't know if it's just an upset stomach. So we're going to spend the day here, but we've got no internet, no nothing.
So Ria's not eating, and I'm eating the chocolate pancakes just to make her jealous. Got to be done. Banging as well.
Look good.
So this is the village that we're spending 2 days in. There's literally nothing to do. Not a shop, not a restaurant, not even a pub. So we're sat here in the lodge, and he comes over the menus. We can't be rude because we're not actually doing nothing. We're just taking out the room. So we've ordered some food, and it's not very local, it's very British. Well, from our side it is. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
So So I went for something a little bit more, well, a little bit less traditional. Egg and chips. It was just Scatty's programs.
What's the chips like then?
Well, they're like, you can hear them chopping, literally chopping them out there as we're waiting. Proper homemade, lovely.
And more potato soups. Wow, nice. Look at like the grated potato in it. Just what you need after a funny belly.
Live food. Live food is good. The live food automatically also.
Live.
Yeah, we're just making our bed. We put 2 mattresses on the floor. So,
A bit more enthusiastic for the camera.
feeling great.
I think that's all we can get out of each other.
Yeah.